Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And we got breaking news here. The article comes from Eli Blumenthal over at CNET. I'll leave a link to this article in the description so you guys can check it out. So I want to be very clear and clarify this at the very beginning of this video. What you're about to, the info that you're about to get is for new customers only. So existing customers, you're fine under price lock. You don't have to worry about an increase on your home internet pricing. T-Mobile is going back to the $60 per month pricing for home internet service. New customers looking to switch to T-Mobile service will be paying more, and there's no longer a promise that the carrier won't raise rates again in the future. So let me kind of explain. So there's been to the new pricing structure that's going to go live as of the 18th of January. There's a $10 increase to the price point. It seems like you can still obtain a $5 discount by using AutoPay. So essentially, it's about a $5 increase. Not too bad. I don't think, right off the bat, I don't think that's going to slow down any of demand for fixed wireless access. I still think that demand is going to be very high regardless of the pricing. Cable is still priced a tad bit higher depending on speed tier. And, you know, they're getting ready to raise pricing again. For those of you who have seen Comcast, Spectrum, they're raising their prices again on some of their tiers. So it's making fixed wireless access still attractive regardless. You know, as the cable players inch up more, and even if fixed wireless access goes up more in price, it still makes fixed wireless access look more attractive, you know, at a better price point. Now, I will say this. I will be honest. I had a conversation last night with Mobile Master Tech Terrell 352, and he said something. He made a statement that stood out to me. He said, I'll gladly pay the $60, $70 price point versus what's available by him, which is Cox. And to get a similar type of package with unlimited, he'd have to pay like $150. So he'd gladly pay the $60, $70 price point. But he's saying now for that price point, if they continue to increase, he would like the product and service to be that much better. Like, he would want T-Mobile to really be invested in giving us that much more of a better premium router, CPE unit. And on the software side and on the service side, everything be available that a normal regular ISP has, like all the features, like port forwarding, open NAT type, all of that should be available on T-Mobile's home internet service and products for the price point. And I think that's something that T-Mobile needs to look into. They've been running this now for a while. It's no longer in beta. Early on, I understood that they were running analysis and they were still learning. But now they're almost three years in on running this. So they should understand this product very well now. They should have an assigned team. They should be able to manage this now very well. And they should understand that in order to be a home broadband replacement, you need to have those features. And until you do, you're likely just going to be a backup. Port forwarding for a lot of people is important. Open NAT type, that's very important for a lot of people, a lot of gamers, that's important to them. So T-Mobile must provide a better product and a better service, even better than before. And now that network slicing is available, T-Mobile is opening up more bandwidth with AWS and PCS. They also need to look at an easier path for existing customers to upgrade frequently as a router becomes available with a newer chipset. And T-Mobile needs to get that in motion. They need to make sure, okay, the S24 is getting ready to release with, you know, the newest Qualcomm chipset that can do 5 carrier aggregation. So T-Mobile needs to make sure, okay, we need to get one of our routers, CP units, updated. We need to get that new chipset in there, and we need to give the customer that wants it, we need to give them a path to upgrade, just like they would with their phones. In order to keep churn as low as possible, and in order to keep customers as satisfied as possible, you need to have them on the latest and greatest that's going to give them the best possible performance. In the TOS, it states there's a certain speed range. I think it's like 72 megabits at the lowest, and then like 245 at the highest, something like that. And then it states 25% of customers see below the lowest entry level speed, and 25% of customers see above the highest speed tier. The problem here is the 25% of customers that they approve that see below the 72 or 75 megabits per second or whatever it is. That's the problem. That they need to get that more. They need to get that up. They need to get that higher, because you're competing against cable. Cable, and especially now at these higher price points, cable is able to offer a consistent speed. With the coaxial, they may not be able to do symmetric quite yet on downlink and uplink, but they can offer, if they say the speed tier is 200, they can offer 200. T-Mobile with fixed wireless access, they can't yet do that. There's still a range, there's still deprioritization, there's still only the extra capacity model. So T-Mobile needs to really look into making this product and these services much, much better for the price point, in my opinion, and I totally agree with the statement that Terrell352 made to me yesterday. So let me know what you think about this price increase. Again, it's really just a $5 increase. Also, one thing that I want to throw in to close out the video, Price Lock doesn't seem to be available anymore. To me, personally, it's kind of like they're doubling down on it. That's how I viewed it. Because now, if they raise pricing in the future to these newer customers, T-Mobile will pay off the final bill. So they're pretty much telling you, hey, if your pricing ever changes, we will pay off your final bill if you want to leave. So, so you kind of have an insurance. So you can say, okay, my pricing is good for now. If it does change, they'll pay it off and I'll just go to somebody else. So it's not price lock in that sense anymore. But, if they change pricing anyway, you're covered because they'll pay off the final bill. So I just wanted to throw that in to close out the video. Leave all your thoughts. Let me know if you think now with the higher price points, the product needs to be a better product, a better service. They need to have some sort of set speed that they can offer, a guaranteed speed maybe. Let us know in the comments. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.